What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another video. And I gotta tell you guys, man, it just seems like the more they try to get Trump, the more he succeeds. On this video, we're gonna be looking at how he almost made $2 billion, and all it was a neat trick that he did with the stock price. That's it. I don't know if it's a good idea, but then again, I'm not the multi-billionaire, right? It says Trump scores $1.8 billion windfall as he boosts stakes in Truth Social and rally sends stock price soaring. Trump raises his stake in the company that operates Truth Social from 57.6% to 64.9%. Ugh. Anyways, this is from the Epic Times. Before we get into it, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget that all that really makes a difference here in the channel. You know, join the flock. The air is for everyone, guys. Regulatory filings show that former President Donald Trump increased his stake significantly in the company behind his social media platform, Truth Social, with the former president now owning nearly 65% of Trump Media and Technology Group and becoming around $1.8 billion richer. Kind of funny, man. It's kind of funny. President Trump, who faces mounting legal bills from a bevy of court cases that he says are part of a plot to undermine his presidential comeback bid, has secured an additional 36 million shares of TMTG, increasing his stake to 114.75 million shares, according to a Securities and Exchange Commission filing made on April 30th. The move brings his stake in the company that operates Truth Social from 57.6% to 64.9%. It also means he's amassed an additional $1.8 billion on paper, bringing the value of his TMTG stake to just over $5.7 billion, according to the latest price of nearly $50 per share. The stock has soared over 50% to $49.93 in the past 5 sessions, although it's still down about 25% from its closing peak on March 27th. The $1.8 billion windfall is thanks to the fact that President Trump stood to gain 36 million in additional earnout shares if TMTG stock performed well over a certain period, according to an April 15th filing. Okay, that makes sense. Although the development has boosted President Trump's net worth sharply, he can't sell his stake immediately because of a 6-month lockup agreement. Yeah. If he did, he couldn't sell that much, he would tank the stock. TMTG shares have been on a roller coaster ride since the company listed on NASDAQ last month through a merger with a special purpose acquisition company and was snapped up by Trump supporters and speculators. Very solid. Following the merger and initial public offering at the end of March, market interest exploded in TMTG, which trades under the ticker symbol DJT. Its stock price soared above $79 per share on its first day of trading, sending the company's market cap to over $7 billion. After the initial surge of interest, TMTG shares pulled back to around the $62 mark, where they traded until news broke on April 1st that in 2023, the company suffered a $58 million loss. Can you imagine? Word of the loss sent its stock price on a downward trajectory to $22.84 by April 16th, which marked the bottom. Since then, TMTG shares have rallied, with only one meaningful pullback between April 19th to the 23rd, and are now trading at $49.90 per share, the highest since an April 3rd close of $48.81. Much of the $58 million loss that sent the stock price falling on April 1st appears to be related to an interest expense of $39.4 million on its outstanding debt, according to the 8K filing. In 2022, the company made a net profit of $50.5 million. The former president said on April 4th that media fixation on the $58 million loss was misguided. He touted TMTG fundamentals, which he said include over $200 million in cash and no debt, as very solid. TMTG CEO Devin Nunes as in like former Devin Nunes, the Congress member, echoed that in April 1st statement, closing out the 2023 financials related to the merger. Truth Social today has no debt and over $200 million in the bank, opening numerous possibilities for expanding and enhancing our platform. Man, if that's Devin Nunes, talk about a conflict of interest, man. Just saying, like, he was a huge Trump ally, and it'd be cool to see him, you know, I guess, rewarded for his loyalty, if you want to look at it like that. But that's also a little mafioso-ish, right? A little bit, maybe. A little bit, maybe. I don't care, man. I'm just saying. We intend to take full advantage of these opportunities to make Truth Social the quintessential free speech platform for the American people, he added. TMTG's meteoric rise and subsequent wobble sparks massive interest in shorting the stock, meaning betting money on its potential price decline. Mr. Nunez recently asked Congress to investigate allegations that TMTG stock was being manipulated by traders betting on its downfall. Ooh, that's a big no-no. Anomalous trading. In a recent letter to top House Republicans, Mr. Nunez urged lawmakers to open an investigation into anomalous trading and possible even unlawful manipulation of TMTG stock. Mr. Nunez expressed concern about naked selling of TMTG stock, which is the practice of traders selling shares of a company without borrowing them first, according to the letter. The tech CEO added that the company has become the single most expensive stock to short in U.S. markets as of early April, arguing that traders now have a significant financial incentive to lend non-existent shares of the stock. Pressing the issue further, TMTG issued a notice to DJT investors, on April 23rd, highlighting the steps they can take to prevent the lending of their shares by brokerage firms for the purpose of short selling. TMTG wants to clarify that brokerage firms may facilitate short selling in DJT shares by lending DJT shareholders shares held in margin accounts, the notice reads. Through this practice, brokerage firms earn an alternative source of revenue by lending shares to sophisticated and institutional investors who are betting that the stock price will fall. If the stock price in fact falls, then the brokerage firm and the sophisticated and institutional investors will profit while retail investors will not, it added. To prevent their shares from being loaned out for the purpose of short selling, DJT investors were advised to hold their shares in cash accounts at their brokerage firms rather than in margin accounts. They should also opt out of any securities lending programs, according to the notice. Man, that's crazy, dude. I wonder if that's Devin Nunes. I'm gonna look it up. I am going to look that up. Anyways, that's the video, you guys. I'm gonna be coming around with another one shortly, I think today. But be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I try to get to all your comments. We really appreciate all of them, though. So thank you very much. You guys stay safe and stay based.